Little story time. So this last Saturday I was in Hurricane, Utah, and I was doing a private gig. And as a comic, you know, you'd usually do shows at clubs, but every once in a while you get hit up through your website. You're like, hey, we want to hire you for a private gig or a corporate event. And the setup for this gig was so like mysterious and weird, but it ended up being one of the funnest gigs I've ever done. And here's a little breakdown through the whole night.
I want to say thanks. Where's Grace? Grace, thank you for putting this all together. I just wish she had a little more energy. It's great. And so, as a comic, how this all came about is Grace emailed me through my website. And basically it was like, hey, I work for a non-profit. We're having a company outing, company retreat, and we want to hire a comic. And my first thought I was like, I don't know if I'm a good comic for a corporate retreat. But there wasn't a lot of details, and I kept asking her like, oh, what's the nonprofit? And she would just kind of ignore that question. And I was like, I work for profit, so let's talk numbers. But like, you know, it was really easy. Like, I was communicating her when I was overseas performing and stuff, and let me make sure I move away from that. But it's also a little fucking creepy. Like, she's like, here's your hotel. So I go to the hotel, and she's like, here's the address. And I was telling my girl, I was like, yeah, I go, you probably don't want to come to the show. It's probably in like a conference room at some. And then I put in the address, and I asked her, I go, is this at a house? And she's like, yeah. So as we're driving out here, as I was like, is this like some key party or pineapple party? What the fuck's going on there? They're like, fuck it, we knew it. I literally text my buddy the address and Grace's name. I was like, bro, I'm going to do this one night. If I don't respond, I'm fucking in a cult or some shit. This is great. Is that an offer? So, give me a few drinks. Are you rich? All right. Might have another gig from this. Patrick friend? No, guilty. I just noticed that your shorts are like kind of skin tone, and I was like, is this guy fucking holding his dick? I can't look fully on, because this guy might just be holding his dick and is naked with a blazer on. I'm like, that is terrifying. If you were like that I just realized, dude, I could have been doing the show this whole time, and he's just naked with a blazer on. Do you know how fucking insane that would be? And also that everybody was just cool with it. Oh, that's just Billy, that's just his thing, you know. Holy shit. Okay, I think I'm done. Thank you very much.
So it's just a group of friends that get together every year, and they have a retreat. Sometimes they hire music. This year they wanted to do comedy, but dude, leading up to it, she was so like secretive about stuff and wouldn't answer questions. It's like, am I gonna fucking get killed? This is how it always starts, going somewhere in Utah. But it was great.